Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we're digging into a piece of tech that honestly feels like it's straight out of sci-fi. It's the Fieldy AI wearable. They're basically marketing it as a futuristic second brain.
Right.
It captures, well, almost everything you say and hear. And our mission today is to figure out if this is a genius tool for, retaining knowledge or if it's just another overhyped gadget.
I mean, you can see the appeal right away, especially if you're just drowning in meetings and information all day.
Oh, for sure.
Fieldy promises to do more than just take notes. It's about instant capture of conversations, turning all that rambling into clean, usable notes.
And the killer feature, I think, is that promise of a persistent memory.
That's the one. The ability to literally query your own past. To, ask your previous self what was decided in that meeting 2 weeks ago. It's a wild idea.
So let's start with the practical benefits, because this seems to go beyond just, saving you from having to scribble notes all the time.
It does. It's about getting the context that you always miss when you're writing things down manually. The little details, the subtle shifts in conversation, the things someone said when you put your pen down for a second. It tracks all of it.
Right. It's automating the capture of every little idea, not just the big bullet points you managed to jot down.
And what's really fascinating is how good the summaries are supposed to be. They're not just a clunky audio transcription.
So what's the tech doing differently?
Well, the AI is using large language models to filter out all the background noise, figure out who's important in the conversation, and pull out actual, structured actions.
Okay, so it's a smarter kind of listening.
Exactly. And it can do that because the device itself does some of the audio processing right away, locally, before it sends the data to the cloud for the heavy lifting.
Which probably makes it faster.
Much faster. And that's what makes it a genuinely searchable memory. And people say it's so small and light, you forget you're even wearing it.
Okay, but this is where we hit the rough patch, because the sources are pretty open about the tech not being perfect.
Yeah. The rough edges, as they call them.
It's supposed to be a persistent memory, right? But for that, it needs to be reliable.
And it isn't always.
Users are reporting these frustrating Bluetooth disconnects, and the audio pickup can be really inconsistent. If a tool promises to capture everything, well, inconsistency is its biggest failure.
And that failure leads right into two really crucial issues for you to think about. First up is the business model.
It's not just a one-time purchase.
Not at all. You buy the device, sure, but the whole second brain functionality, the good stuff, is locked behind a monthly subscription.
So you're basically paying rent on your own memories.
That's a good way to put it. If you stop paying that fee, your perfect memory just goes offline.
Which brings us to the other big hurdle, the social friction. The awkwardness. Exactly. I mean, you're wearing a live microphone, it's logging conversations. That feeling of being recorded it's unavoidable for you and for everyone around you. And in a lot of places, you legally have to tell people you're recording them.
You do. The legal burden is entirely on you, the wearer. You have to constantly manage that situation, telling people this thing is on. So the tech gives you a perfect memory, but it also gives you this constant, real-world, social and legal job to do.
So let's bring this all together. What does this mean for you? Fieldy AI seems to be this really powerful tool. It delivers on that promise of a searchable memory, especially if your job is all about talking.
For sure. The utility is definitely there.
But it's tied to that ongoing payment, and you're gambling on the hardware becoming more reliable.
So the thought we want to leave you with is this. Let's imagine the technology gets there. It's flawless. It gives you a perfect, searchable record of your entire life. Does the constant mental effort of managing the privacy issues, the legal consent, the social weirdness, does all of that friction cancel out the benefit of having a perfect memory? What's the true cost of a fully searchable past?